Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Stars and Drew. I'm a Kenyan currently living in Russia, and the long and short of it is I moved here with my partner who is a Russian citizen. I've lived here a few years now. This is my third spring because it's currently spring. So the weather is a bit cold, but not snowing cold. When spring started, however, it was really warm. I don't know what happened that the temperatures have gone back to really being on the low. But we are coping. We are back to coat and boot season. My favorite kind of weather. I love the coats and boots, not like the winter deep coats where you have to layer like 3 times to be warm. So anyway, I digress. So back to what I was saying. So I feel like now I want to document this journey and hang out with you guys here on YouTube. Since now I feel like I've settled, I'm new to YouTube, so be nice. I'm not new to Russia though. As I said, I've been here a few years. Maybe it's a phase of this YouTube thing, maybe it's not, we'll find out. But I'm in the space where I feel like I want to share this, and that's what I'm gonna do. So like, comment, share and subscribe. And today, since you can see I'm out, we have a few things on the list to do. And the first thing we need to do is I need to pick up a package that I ordered, and I'm going to combine this vlog with the one that I did yesterday when I was picking other packages that were ordered together with the one I'm picking today. But the ones that arrived yesterday were more. Today is just one item that I'm picking, which is just a tripod stand. And I'll combine the snippets here from yesterday of me trying on the outfits that I ordered, and you'll see what I picked and what I didn't. And then after that, I'll be added to have a walk in the park. I'll hang out with you guys there, and then from there I'll probably pop into the grocery store and pick up stuff that we need for the house. And then let's just see how this day goes. So I'm really trying to navigate this whole camera on my face thing, but I'm gonna try my best. So let's hang out. I'm excited for this journey. Let's see. So here we are. So I ordered a couple of things. Some have arrived, some have not. I hope you guys can hear me. So I'm gonna try them on, and then we'll see what we like and what we don't like. We're gonna take back. So this is all ordered. I really I am a sucker for athleisure. Like, I could live in athleisure. So let's try this and see what we like and what we don't like. And then I don't know if I'll be able to show the part that I'm trying because I have no one to help me film, but let's see. Please ignore the pants. This is what I was wearing when I came in, so of course I can't show you without something below. The first item I tried is this. 705. Товаров 3. I really love athleisure, so definitely love it. I have a similar one in a navy blue color, so I decided to order a different color. I think this is peach, so definitely loving it. Пожалуйста, проверьте товар. Next item is this cute leopard print that I ordered. It's a PJ set. I'm trying not to shout because the guys here also fitting the clothes, so I don't be like weird or something. So I hope you guys can hear me. So I love it. Oh my goodness. So of course this PJ set is coming home with me. 230. Another PJ set. I ordered this in black. It has some kitty-ish detail. I'm not sure how I like it. It looks cute. I don't know.
Пожалуйста, проверьте товар под камерой.
I probably not, but let's see. It's still giving, and I love that it has pockets. I love anything with pockets, so that's probably gonna be the reason why I'll take it. The fact that it has pockets. My bun got messy, so I untied it. So this is the third item on the list. Fourth and fifth item. So this jeans, I'm not sure how I feel about it because I'm looking for a proper mommy jeans. I really love good mommy jeans, and it's kind of tight at the top and free at the bottom, but I want something kind of fully free. So I'm not sure I like it. I'm not feeling it. It's not giving me the mommy jeans vibe, because I already have one that really gives the mommy jeans vibe, like really loose all the way. So but well, let's see. I'm not feeling it. So item 7, the last item, is this sports bra that I ordered. What I put on the code just to be a bit decent. But yeah, it's a sports bra that I ordered, and I'm kind of 50-50 about it. It's getting the job done, but it's still not really thought it would look like. So I'm just like kind of in the gray area. Sorry, I'm kind of in the gray area when it comes to it. So I'm not sure if I like it or not, but well, it's getting the job done.
37.
So I'm kind of in the gray area of how I like it. The sports bra, that is. I put something on top just so I can be decent. But
469.
let's see, I'm not really sure. We'll see. So that's it for my pickup, and let's
446.
and then
Товар уже принят.
but the jeans,
447. Товар уже принят.
they probably will. I'm not sure, let me see.
41.
Thank you for sticking with me during my fitting session. Well done. All 7 items are fitted. Probably will pick everything else to do. Let me show
264.
you this post bra that I was talking about. This is it. I love the back. It has the just straps, so it's not like fixed. But I feel like it's kind of loose on the shoulders. I'm not really sure, but maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna adjust that because it has the adjustable band. So maybe that is something I can work with. So probably just not the jeans that is not coming with me. You see how much I love it. I could literally live in at this leisure. Like, I love comfort. So anything that's leisure, sign me up.
65.
Let's go. Let's check out what we like and head home. So guys, I've picked my packages. They're with me. Everything is coming with me apart from the jeans. So now I'm going to another shop to get Parmesan cheese, because the other shop didn't have it, and I plan to make pasta probably tomorrow, because today I'm certainly sure we're making burgers. So let's go get that done. It's time to make the burgers. So I brought out the machine. It's here with me. I think I should press that, and once it's ready, it's gonna go here, and then I'm gonna put in my cutlets, and then you can actually see this rare, medium, well done. So I will wait for it to go all the way to well done, and then now we can make the burger once the meat is ready. So I have the sauce that I just got, some pickles, and I need to find the burger bread somewhere. There's some ribs that I got the other day for salad, I think, and they've been in the fridge for like 2 days now, so I want to use them before they go bad too. So let's see how that burger turns out. Yeah, and tomatoes too. So this is the series I'm really interested in for the last like 2, because I'm really loving it. It's called Personal Interest. That's what I've been watching, and yeah. So as soon as we have a TV in the house that we barely use, my partner has a desktop that he does his thing on. I have my Mac that I do my stuff on, and probably that's what I'll be using to do the editing once I learn how to do it. And I tell you, I'm new to this. I'm really new to this, so yeah, I still need to learn how to edit. So be nice. So we did a trip to Kenya in November, and my partner bought Tusker. He loves Tusker, Kenyan Tusker, so he's been having it since November last year. And now he's drinking it, and I'm having the cider. So yeah. And my apologies if you're probably wondering what the noise is. They are cleaning the road. So you see those orange lorries that are sprinkling water, because now when it's spring, it's bound to be dusty. Not summer, sorry. In winter, when there's a lot of snow, they clean the snow. Now they're cleaning the road from the dust. So that's why there's a bit of noise. I'm also next to the road, that's why. And as you can see, the spring is springing. It's starting to be green. There's no snow on the ground. And of course, soon the flowers will start to blossom. So that's basically it. if you saw the weather last week, you'd be really surprised, because last week was sunny, looked like summer, it was like 15 degrees, and now it's kind of cold, gloomy with rain. But yeah, and I remember when I moved to Russia, you see that building over there, the white one, it was some old crappy stuff that was there, and apparently it was an old, I think it was built in the Soviet era probably, it was an old movie theater, and they demolished it, and now they're building probably a mall. I'm not sure, we'll see when they finish. So that's, I'm just realizing I've been here a while, because that place was a really old crappy building. It looked like a haunted house, for lack of a better word, and now they're doing something different with it. And this is me on my way to pick up my package. So we are at the park. This is like one of my favorite parks that are close to the house or close to home, and I kid you not when I tell you, like, until the beginning of probably mid-March, this lake was frozen, like completely frozen. That, well, it's closed because it's not safe to be inside, so you can't swim in this, but it was so frozen that you could literally skate on it. That's how frozen it was, and now it's melted and everything is like back to, you know, normal. So I believe when they say God is an artist, God is really an artist. And you can see now there's some green starting to form. So this is a park that is literally a walking distance from the house. It's joined to another park, or I don't know if it's a forest, they call it Kuskova Park or Skova Forest, that's also close by. So there's an adjoining path that you just need to cross the road to get to Kuskova. So I probably will go there because I think Kuskova is my favorite. Between the two, Kuskova is my favorite. So yeah. Remember when I just said God is an artist? He really is, because I really can't fathom how we have no snow at all, because this winter was like the harshest that we've had. Okay, Russia's had, because I was not here, but according to the weatherman, the winter this year was like the harshest they have had in like 200 years. I think you saw the videos online of how people in Kamchatka was buried in snow and stuff like that, and now literally the ground is all cleared out. There's nothing, you can't even tell there was any snow. I remember at some point it was like knee length, you couldn't even walk, and now it's like there wasn't any snow. God is an artist. Yeah, he is. I gotta give him that. He is an artist. Anyway, I don't know if you can see, I have some breakouts that are coming up over here. I don't know if you can see, and I know where they're coming from. They're coming from egg consumption. I know I'm allergic to too many eggs. I'm aware. Do I keep eating them? Yes, I do. Because why are we in a one-way relationship? I like them, they don't like me, but I gotta eat. I gotta leave. A girl gotta leave. So anyway, I'm just gonna take a break from them until that clears out, and then we'll see if we'll be back to that relationship again. I had an omelette yesterday, the day before yesterday, but now I'm not going to eat them for a while. I need to take a break until this clears out. I am currently sitting on a bench. So this is the tripod that I was picking up earlier. I do not know how to use it yet, so I wanna sit here and try and figure it out as I just take in the breeze, because I'm sitting literally next to the lake where there's some breeze coming in. There's a cafe over there, I think it's a coffee stand, and some, of course you can see around, there's the benches, there's the trees, some birds. I really love how Russia, it's not just this park, I love how Russia takes care of its parks so that the public can easily walk, sit, be comfortable. I mean, you can barely see one badly maintained park in this country. I'm not even kidding. So I'm just sitting here enjoying the breeze, listening to the birds. There are people walking around with baby strollers and everything, so I'm gonna try and figure out how to use this tripod stand that I just ordered, because I have no idea how to use it. It started to kind of drizzle a little bit. It's not like raining, just a little bit of a drizzle. So I am currently seeking shelter. I know I'm not going to seek for long, because I know this park has a lot of sheltered huts, some sort of gazebo in quotes that you can shelter in, and they also have benches inside those huts. I'll show you them later. So this is me walking on the embankment, and you can see some ducks over there. I should have brought bread. Okay, let's get close and then I'll show you. There's some ducks in the lake. I always wonder what happens to the ducks in winter, because when it's winter, as I say, this lake will be like frozen. It's fully covered in ice and you don't see them, and then as soon as it melts you see them come back up. So I don't know where they hibernate to when it becomes cold. Something that I'm still yet to figure out. If you know, let me know in the comment section. Where do these ducks go to? Where do they hibernate to when it comes to the cold weather season? And then suddenly when it's spring and everything is melted and the water is back, it's no longer ice, they come back up. I still can't seem to figure that out. Anyway, so I'm still walking. And you remember when I said there's a path adjoining this to Kuskova? This is the path that in the end you're able to cross over to get to Kuskova Park. And in the Kuskova Park they usually have some sort of like palaces that existed way back. So they have palaces that were built in the early years, probably before my parents were even born. So I'll probably show you that as well. But yeah, this is the park. There was a couple of them here. Now I can only see one, that is the ducks. I don't know where they all ran to or flew to or swam to. Yeah. Quack, quack. I should have brought some bread, because when you feed them bread they come close. I forgot to bring that. Next time maybe I'll bring them some bread. Quack, quack. You guys remember when I said I was seeking shelter? So here's one shelter. There's a children's play park over there. There's another shelter, and that is another coffee stand. In winter they usually have what you call Glitvane. Glitvane is basically hot wine, so it's very famous in winter. I am not sure if it's still now being sold, but it's my favorite drink in winter. I love wine. I don't want to say I'm addicted to wine, I'm just gonna say I'm a wine enthusiast. So Glitvane is my go-to drink in winter. So this is still in the park. I'm not yet gotten to the other side where there's Kuskova. And you see there's another dome-shaped shelter over there. There's actually benches in there, and next to the dome-shaped shelter there is a restaurant, or it's a cafe, but it's a bit bigger, and there's a sitting area with some extended veranda which is just sheltered. So even if you're in the park and the rain comes, you don't have to be like running home because you don't want to get wet. There's so many places you can shelter. So this is just me walking to the other side of the park, which is Kuskova. It's no longer drizzling, so I don't think I'll be seeking shelter anymore, but let's see. So you see the dome-shaped shelter, it's over there, and then you can see the restaurant. Yeah, and the guy is still cleaning, as you can hear the beep beep. So this is actually the dome-shaped shelter, and it can actually carry a lot of people. It has a few benches, so I'm gonna take you inside. This is like the main path, and it's off the main path. And so in case there's rain, at least you don't have to be running home to hide and then probably come back if you're not done hanging out in the park. That's a good thing. So here it is. This is like the entrance, and voila, you have shelter. So sorry, you can see there's a couple of benches in there and trash bins for those who smoke and for you not to trash around the park. And you can see if it's dark, there's some lights there, so they usually switch on the lights. And there's some sockets. I'm not sure if they work. I'm not going to be trying that, but I'm not sure if they work. That one I can't tell you for sure. And you can see, even if there's a lot of people in the park, if you're not able to get a bench, there's a lot of space for you to be able to stand and still be able to be sheltered, whether it's a lot of rain or there's a lot of snow. And there's another shelter over there. There's the restaurant with a veranda where you can shelter. I don't know if it's open, I'm not really sure. There is a outdoor gym. You can see the blue bars. There's an outdoor gym over there, and next to it is a volleyball court. Behind me, I think I already passed it, there's a basketball court here. And then there's usually an area where you can rent a bicycle and ride around the park. There's also another area where kids can play besides the kids park that I just showed you. There's another area where kids can play. There's a small amusement park in there with slides and everything. In winter it's usually closed, but I think now it's probably open because it's starting to get warm. So there's actually two outdoor gyms. There's the blue one over there, and there's another big one over there. I don't know if you can see where there's the yellow and the blue, If I get close by, I'll show you. So in summer, in the big one, you find a lot of guys lifting weights and working out, walking around shirtless, trying to show off their guns and everything. Anyway, to each their own. So this is a path that goes all the way to Konjonit Kuskova. So let's head there. So this is like the mini outdoor gym next to the volleyball court. And now we have the big gym-ish where the big guys hang out, and you can see there's another guy now cleaning. Remember there was the one that was sweeping the road. Now this one is like splashing water and making sure that like the dust is really gone. And this is inside the park actually, it's not like on the road. So there's some guys working out over there with some coats, of course, because it's quite cold. But in summer, everyone brings out their guns. They're walking around with their abs out, lifting weights, trying to look cool. Anyway, to each their own. Actually, there's some babushkas working on over there. There's some babushkas working out over there. It's quite interesting, and some dedushkas, but yeah, it's not my thing. I don't like the gym. So that's basically it. And there's a lot of coffee stands in this park, really. There's a lot of coffee stands in this park, so you can't really, if you feel cold, you can always grab a cup of coffee or a cup of Glitvain in winter. And think that is a basketball court. Actually, I was wrong. I hadn't passed it yet. That has to be the basketball court. This is one thing. For the longest time I've been coming to this park, because I come here a lot. I've never figured out what these houses structures are for. I don't know if it's for the staff, because I know there's a bunch of security houses as well, because there's always security going around the park in bicycles. Sometimes the police car will pass by. So if you're wondering how safe it is, for me it's quite safe. And there's usually two toilets. So there's that toilet over there, and there's another one right behind where I already passed. And next to the toilets, you can see there are those like gazebos that I was talking about, in quotes. So those gazebos, you can come with your food and sit there and eat and chill. Yeah, so it's like quite all under one roof park. You want to chill, you want to work out, you want to hang out with your kids. There's something for everyone in this park. Literally, there is something for everyone in this park. Remember the gazebos? So this is like the gazebos, in quotes. So there's a whole round bench where you and your crew can sit down with your food and just chill and hang out. And yeah, there's the toilet. Why I actually decided to come here is because I just realized that this side of the lake is still frozen. Okay, half frozen, half melted, as you can see. So did I say again God is an artist? Because tell me why the entire side of the lake on the upper side is fully melted, and this side is like 3/4 melted and quarter still frozen. It's not like it's not snowed in a long time, so quite interesting. So I don't think there's any ducks here, because I think it's quite cold on this side. This is now the like almost the end of the road, or the end of the path where I'm supposed to cross over. You can see the main road over there where there's traffic. I'm supposed to cross there into Kuskova, and I just stumbled on this cleaning crew that are cleaning up the leaves as well, because I know it's almost, the leaves are falling out, so they're picking up the leaves and blowing them in heaps and putting them in plastic bags, and then a truck will come and pick them later, so the park is clean. So it's honestly, I haven't been to a dirty park in this country. Okay, in Moscow, I've been to St. Petersburg as well. I've been to a few parks there as well. We went to Peters last year in May, so it's also the same thing. The parks are really clean, so you don't have to walk around feeling some type of way. And because there's a lot of trash bins and benches to rest, you barely see any trash as well, because people are used to, you throw your trash in the trash cans. So when you make the trash cans available, people are not going to litter. And there's benches to rest, and there's shelters, and there's security, and there's a toilet, and there's a play area, and there's a basketball court, and there's a gym, and there's everything in it. So I have just crossed over to Kuskova. This is a bicycle path. This is the pedestrian path, so I need to get on the pedestrian side. And another lake is here. But I realized in Russia, or rather in the parks, even if there's lakes, not all of them are for swimming. Like this one is not for swimming, but on the other side it's allowed to swim. I don't know if it's because of the waters being deep, or they're not safe for swimming. And you can see this is also fully melted. Again, more benches, so you can just sit here and chill. It's really good to chill here in summer. And remember when I said there's some like sort of palaces? That side is where they have now the palaces. I see a couple of weddings taking place there, especially in summer, but that side, for you to access it, because it's like an historical side of, this is where you pay, that gate over there, it's like an historical side or a museum sort of ish. So I think you pay 200 rubles. I'm not really sure, I have to confirm if it's not 250, but I know you pay. What I know is you have to pay. I'm not sure about the figure that you have to pay. And this side now is like the forest free public park side. This is now the Kuskova Park, and you can see there's a lot of, on the palace side there's a lot of structures, Russian Orthodox, of course. You can see there's some palaces, and then when people do the weddings, they do the photo shoots on those fields over there. You see how green they are. So in summer they're usually like very friendly to do photo shoots. So I've seen a few weddings taking place there in the time I've been here, because I visit this park a lot as well, because I actually just walked here from the house, so it's a walking distance from the house. I'm not sure I'll be here for long because the weather is not the best today, so I want to go home, or probably I'll go to the mall. I'm not sure, my battery is not so good and I didn't carry a power bank, so I probably either go home or pass by the mall and then pass by the shop. I'll see, depending on the battery situation. I'll see. I'm not even sure I carried my charger as well. So that's basically it, and see you on the next one. Bye guys, I hope you enjoyed the vlog. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you. I'm just exiting Kuskova. I think there's some situation going on over here with some flooding or something, and it's inside the forest. But I realize I'm really tired. I could easily walk back to the house, but I am not feeling it, and there's a bus stop right next here which goes right next to my house. So this is still more of the park. It's a huge park. I really can't show you all of it in this vlog. I'll probably show you in another vlog. I've been to the museum side where I said you pay, but that time I hadn't started doing this whole documenting thing, so I don't have any clips from that. Probably in future when I visit again I'll do the upload, but this is still a forest. It's really a beautiful forest, and it's very, very calm and quiet, especially when you walk deep inside, where it's now like off the main road, because it's next to the main road on this side and there's a lot of noise coming from the road. But when you walk deep inside, it's really calm and quiet, and you can just hear the birds and just be with your thoughts. And there's bicycle paths of people riding bicycles. There's also children's play areas. There's people riding bicycles, kids playing. When it's summer, there are people who rent their boats. You can take a boat and just cruise on the lake. Is it cruise, or is it, what is it called? You row it on the lake if you want to. So I see people doing that in summer. There's a bit of ducks. People feed them with there's another lake on the other side. When you go this way, there's another lake over there where people feed ducks, and that lake usually has more ducks, and people bring bread and they feed the ducks, and they just chill and hang out with their loved ones. And you can see, especially when it's really warm and the weather is really good. And I probably will bring you along that probably next time when I'm here, but for now I want to catch the bus, head back home, because I don't want my battery to die on me. I don't want my battery to die on me, sorry. And right here there's a university. I think the Moscow University of Humanitarian Studies. Yes, so right here is a university. It's called the Moscow University of Humanitarian Studies, if I'm not sure. So let me go catch the bus, and I'll see you in the next one. I decided to come to the mall close to home, and I'm in this Vietnamese restaurant. I really like, I'm into Vietnamese soup lately, so I'm gonna have a Vietnamese soup. And then I like this spot because you usually have a place to charge my phone, so I'm gonna charge my phone if I have my soup. So let me go order. So this is me waiting for my order. It's kind of solo date. My partner is at work, so I've been already to the park. I passed through the shop. I bought what I needed to buy. I already picked my order, as I mentioned. Not my order, sorry, my delivery. So it's currently towards 1 p.m. so like half of my day is already spent. So I'm gonna have, technically this is like my lunch, because I literally don't know how to eat without my partner. So I most probably, or most of the times when I'm home by myself and he's at work, I don't have lunches. Mostly I don't have lunches. But since I've been walking a lot, I'm kind of hungry. So I'm gonna have this Vietnamese soup. I'm gonna show you once it's ready how it looks like. I like it spicy, so I always put in the extra spicy chili that they bring on the side because I like it spicy. That's the whole point. And since it's quite cold, I find it like a comfort food for the cold weather. Since I already had my coffee, I'm trying to cut off my, not cut off because I can't live without coffee. I'm trying to cut on my coffee consumption because I really take a lot of coffee. So I had my coffee in the morning, and since it's cold, I didn't want to have another coffee to keep me warm, so I decided to do the soup. And then the next meal I'll have is probably when my partner is back home from work, which is late in the evening. So after this, now I'm gonna have my lunch, then head home. And once I'm home, I'll probably now try and edit my first video. I really don't know how to do that yet, so I'll be learning on the job with this one that I'm filming currently. And later on, I'll have probably Netflix. I also need to study a bit of Russian language as well. And that will be it. Lunch is done. All gone. And can you guys tell I'm suddenly in a good mood? I am just a girl. I am just but a girl. I was so hungry and so spent. Now I am spent but on a full stomach. So I'm just gonna head home. I'll probably take a nap. Then after I take my nap, I'm gonna get up probably now, try and edit, and then watch Netflix and chill for my partner because I already made dinner. Yesterday on the vlog that I said I'll combine with this one, I was looking to buy Parmesan, which I did, because today I was going to make pasta for dinner, which I already did in the morning. So I don't need to be making anything for later. So yeah, I'm just gonna chill. So guys, that's it for my first vlog. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I'm currently waiting for the bus at the bus stop. I need to check on the schedule when it's gonna be, but I don't think it's gonna be long. So until the next one, take care. Bye.